Welcome to the spoken tutorial on including files or modules in Perl program. In this tutorial, we will learn to use do, use and require methods in Perl programming. For this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux 12.04 operating system, Perl 5.14.2 and the gedit text editor. You can use any text editor of your choice. To follow this tutorial, you should have working knowledge of Perl programming. If not, then go through the relevant Perl spoken tutorials on the spoken tutorial website. Do method. These are simple ways to include the source code from other files into the current script file. Let us understand how to use do method. Open a new file in your text editor and name it as datetime.pl. In the datetime.pl file, type the following code as displayed on the screen. From here onwards, remember to press the enter key after every command on the terminal. Let us understand the code now. The current date and time is stored in a variable $datestring. Here, I have a function by name msgthanks which returns a thank you message. Now, press Ctrl S to save the file. Next, let us look at another Perl program which will make use of this file datetime.pl. Open a new file in your text editor and name it as main.pl. In the main.pl file, type the following code as displayed on the screen. Let me explain the code now. Here, the first line prints the welcome message. Do method is called with the file name from where we want to use the code. Current date and time is stored in the $datestring variable of datetime.pl file. And at the end, we call the msgthanks function from the same file. Now, press Ctrl S to save the file. Let us execute the program. Switch back to the terminal and type perl main.pl and press enter. Observe the output on the terminal. Next, we will learn how to use require method and use method in a Perl program. These methods are used when we have a collection of subroutines that can be used in multiple Perl programs. Use method is used only for the modules. It is verified at the time of compilation. There is no need to give the file extension. Require method is used for both Perl programs and modules. It is verified at the runtime. One needs to give the file extension. The syntax of use method is use module name semicolon. Perl modules are the files which end with .pm extension. Reusability of code is implemented through modules. These are similar to libraries in other languages. Now, I'll show a simple program with the use method to include a module in Perl code. Open a new file in your text editor and name it as sum.pm. In the sum.pm file, type the following code as displayed on the screen. Here, I have a simple function which will calculate the sum of a given set of numbers. Now, press Ctrl S to save the file. We will write another Perl script where we will use this sum.pm file. Let me open the sample program app.pl file which I have already saved. In the app.pl file, type the following code as displayed on the screen. Let me explain the code now. The first line shows the use method with the module name. In our case, the module name is sum. We are passing 1, 7, 5, 4, 9 as input parameters to the function total in sum.pm file. Again, in the next line, we are passing 1 to 10 as input parameters to the same function. Now, press Ctrl S to save the file. Let us execute the program. Switch back to the terminal and type perl app.pl and press enter. Observe the output displayed on the terminal. Let us see few more options in use method. Switch back to the sum.pm in the text editor. At the beginning of the source code, add the lines use strict semicolon, use warning semicolon. Use strict and use warnings are compiler flags that instruct Perl to behave in a stricter way. These are used to avoid common programming mistakes. Use strict forces the user to declare all the variables used in the program. If there are errors, use strict will abort the execution. Use warnings will only provide warnings but continue with the execution. Assume that we forgot to declare the variable $sum as my. Let us now see how the same program is executed. Press Ctrl S to save the file. Switch back to the terminal and type perl app.pl. We can see that the program is aborted without executing the result. The first set of lines displayed on the terminal are error messages generated by useStrict. The last two are the abort messages. So this is how the use method options work. Next, let us see a Perl program where we use the require method. Let me open the sample program commonfunctions.pl, which I have already saved. Type the following code as displayed on the screen in your commonfunctions.pl file. Let us understand the code now. Here we can see a collection of commonly used functions. The first function square returns the square of a number. The second function square underscore root returns the square root of a given number. Next function random underscore number generates a random number. The last function random underscore range generates a random number between a lower range and upper range of numbers. Note that we need the one semicolon at the end of the file. This is because Perl needs the last expression in the file to return a true value. Now press Ctrl S to save the file. Next, we will write a Perl program in which we will call these subroutines using require method. Let me open the sample program called program.pl, which I have already saved. Type the following code as displayed on the screen in your file. Let me explain the code now. Require reads the common function.pl file containing Perl code and compiles it. This program gives 4 options to the user. The user has to choose one option at a time. 1 is to find the square of a number, 2 is for square root of a number, 3 is for a random number in the given range, 4 is to quit the program. If option 1 is typed, it will ask the user to enter a number. The value is stored in $number. The value is passed to the function square in commonfunctions.pl file. The function returns the square of a number. The print statement prints the square of a number as output. If option 2 is typed, the square root of a number is displayed as output. The execution is followed as explained in the previous function square. If option 3 is typed, a random number is displayed as output in the given range. Else, if option is 4, the program exits. If any option other than the one specified is given, the print statement says incorrect option. Note that in this program, we have called only 3 functions out of 4 from commonfunctions.pl. Now press Ctrl S to save the file. Let us execute the program. Switch back to the terminal and type perl call program.pl. Observe the output. I will execute the program once again with a different option. Type perl call program.pl. Now enter the option as 3. Enter a lower range as 50. Enter a upper range as 99. We can see the random number is generated in the given range of numbers. Try other options on your own. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we learned to use do, use, require methods in Perl programming. Note: use module is recommended over require module because it determines module availability at compile time. Here is an assignment for you. Write a Perl program reminder.pl where you will write a letter to the participants. Prompt the user to enter to and from name. Call the subroutines from letter.pm using use method. Write the below functions in letter.pm file. LetterDate function returns the current date and time. To function returns the name of the participants. From function returns the sender name. Letter message function returns the content of the letter. Thanks message function returns thanks and regards. The output should be displayed as shown here. The video at the following link summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops using Spoken Tutorials and gives certificates on passing online tests. For more details, please write to us. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT, MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at this link. This is Nirmala Venkat from IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for watching.